right, here it is. This is going to be the 3 jersey break number 5. So let me screen share everybody in the break. Elway, you're at the bottom. James W., you're all the way at the top. We're going to copy this list here. Let me see. There we go. All right, we're going to copy. We're going to go to random right here. We're going to paste, and we're going to hit random 7 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bam. Matthew M., you're at the bottom. Chaz, you're at the top. Going to copy, and then we're going to paste in to our STrike3 jerseys spreadsheet, just like this. And then we're going to make this real big so you can see it. So, Chaz, you got Roger Craig, Manti Te'o. Chad G, you got AJ Green, Chuck Foreman, Ryan F. You got Julio Jones, Sean Lee. Kevin, you got Mike Ditka, Ray Guy. Brad with Dermontti Dawson, Bob Lilly. Ted, you got Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton. Kevin, you got Gail Sayers, Jim Otto. Kevin, you got Eric Dickerson, Le'Veon Bell. Jesse, Paul Hornig, Lynn Dawson. Ronald S., you got Joe Theismann, Phillip Rivers. Matthew S., you got Brian Westbrook, LaShawn McCoy. Matthew M., you got Larry Fitzgerald, T.Y. Hilton. Melissa, you got J.J. Watt, Rod Woodson. Kevin, Frank Orr, Patrick Willis, Benjamin. You got Tony Dorsett, Arian Foster. Rick, you got Rudy, Charlie Taylor. Brad, you got Ozzie Newsome, Larry Allen, Benjamin, Luke Kuechly, Helodian Gata, James W., Von Miller, Dick Buckus. Rick, you got Shaq, Rocky Blyer, Elway, you got Bo Jackson, Chase with RG3, Will with John Elway, Kevin with Joe Flacco, Matthew M., you got Mr. Mike Tyson. All right, so if anybody wants to trade, feel free. Feel free to make a trade. And if nobody wants to make a trade, we'll chop this thing up. Will says John Elway's for trade. Matt says Westbrook is for trade. Kevin says the Bears. Yes, RG3 is a case hit. That is correct. Cheesy, are you Chaz? Are you Chaz? Elway, man, we've had a bunch of Elways come out. Products full of Elways, man. All right, Chaz, you got Roger Craig, Manti Te'o. Chi-Town Hero. All right, so we got people trying to predict which jerseys are going to be in here. All right. Big Brixie says Elway for Hornig Dawson. So we'll see if we got a trade on that one. Westbrook for Roger Craig. Chase says RG3 case hit. Sounds weird. Raven says Luke Kuechly for Manti Te'o. Can we get a Tony Romo in there? I have to wait for July. That's when we're doing a private signing with Tony Romo in July. Tony Romo, Michael Irvin, Dez Bryant. All right, looks like we got a Luke Kuechly for Manti Te'o confirmed. So there we go. So that's just a 1-for-1 trade. Luke Kuechly, Manti Te'o. All right, so Chaz, you're getting Luke Kuechly. All right, let me see here. And Benjamin B., you're getting Manti Te'o. All right. Matt says Westbrook for Horning. All right. So any other trades? Is Craig for trade? Yeah, John L. He's pulled the trifecta on Elways. He's pulled 3 different Elway colors. So even if there's multiples of a guy, there's multiple colors. So you got home jerseys, away jerseys. Ask John Lilly. He's pulled a John Elway orange, a John Elway white, and a John Elway dark blue. Crazy, huh? Just crazy, man. All right, so let's do it, man. He said Westbrook cost me the fantasy football championship by not scoring a touchdown. Is that the game where he downed the ball like on the 1 yard line instead of going in? They're custom jerseys, Chase. If they were official jerseys, it would cost a whole lot more, man. Raven, thanks, man. Tried really hard, buddy. Appreciate it. You can go to www.strike3media.com and click on jerseys. You can see the sell sheet. All right, let's rip it. Let's do it. People saying rip it. All right, let me make sure I can see here. Need to see my screen. All right, there we go. Now I can see. All right. So now I can see. So let's do this first one here. Let's turn it over. And let's cut it. Let's cut it up here. There we go. All right, so let's see what the first one is here. Boom, 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 boom. It is a golden ticket in here. It goes with Ray Guy. So the golden ticket gets randomed. The Ray Guy, what is he? Best punter, NFL history. One of them. Who's got Ray Guy? That is Kevin O. So Kevin says he's going to get all 3 jerseys. He got the first one. We're going to random the golden ticket after the break. He's going to random this one after the break here. So there we go. So Ray Guy, first one is Kevin O. And he said, too, he said, hey, man, I'm getting all 3 jerseys. The Oakland Raiders. All right, so let me put Kevin's name on this one. All right. And then we'll see what's in this next one. Yeah, I think he's actually coming back to Chantilly. Ray Guy is on July 12th, I believe. All right, so we get a golden ticket. In case you don't know anything about this, one golden ticket holder is going to receive an Xbox One. There's only 35 of these, so whoever gets that, it basically got a 1 in 35 shot of getting an Xbox One, which is cool. Kevin, it gets randomed, man. It gets random. We random all the golden tickets. We random all of them. All right, here we go. Let's see what's in the next one here. Mike Ditka. A Mike Ditka jersey here. So somebody was right when they said a Bears was going to come out of here. So there's the old Ditka right there. Mr. Mike Ditka. So let me see here who's got Mr. Ditka. Let me see here. Mike Ditka is Kevin O. So Kevin, man, he said I'm getting all 3 of these jerseys, and that's number 2 for Kev. Holy smokes, man. So Kevin, you got 2 of these things so far. Wow. Man, that's huge. That's huge. So let's see what the last jersey is in this 3 jersey break. Wow. Unbelievable here. Yeah, Kevin's like, man. Everybody else is like, hey, Kevin, share. Share with us, man. Share. All right. Let's see what we got in this one. This is going to be who's 44 purple. Chuck Foreman, Vikings. All right, let's see who's got the Vikings. So there's still another case hit out there. So let me see who's got this one. Chuck Foreman is going to... Who's got this one? Who's got this one? Chuck Foreman, where's he at? Where is he at on my checklist? Chad G. Chad G. Chad G. So the case hit is still... Case hit still lurking in this case. So we've got another case hit that's still in here somewhere. All right, so that is congratulations, Chad Grooms, Chad G. You got it, man. Also, I know somebody looking for this jersey, this Chuck Foreman jersey. Get contact at Bad Brad 1987 on Twitter. My buddy Brad, he's a Vikings guy. And I think he was in here the other day wanting to get one of those Chuck Foreman jerseys. Anyway, let me get this on YouTube.